Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the digital room, and that is Instagram versus podcasting. And one is great for likes, while the other actually gets you clients. Because if you're an author, coach, consultant, expert, service provider, or speaker who's been grinding on IG, posting 3 times a day, dancing on reels, trying to be relatable in carousels, and still hearing crickets, yeah, this one's for you. Today, I'm breaking down exactly why podcasting, yes, even if you have zero audience right now, wipes the floor with Instagram when it comes to booking high ticket clients. Hey, my name is Payman Lorenzo, and yes, I'm that guy who cracked the code getting clients podcasting without needing a bazillion followers. Let me break it down for you. Imagine having a YouTube channel of less than 200 subscribers, doing it part time, and yet still landing over 60 clients. And these are high ticket clients. I know, I might sound like a marketing myth or a random guy in your DMs promising riches, but here's the twist. This is real, and I actually did it, and still doing it to this very day. And I'm here to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how you can do the same, regardless of your audience size, even if you have no audience to start with today. So stay with me till the end of this video, because I'm not just here to humble brag. I'm here to hand you the blueprint that can help you go from zero audience to a calendar full of dream clients using nothing but your voice, your story, and a dash of podcast magic. Sounds good? Let's dive right in. First of all, let's start with the obvious. Instagram is basically the Vegas of the internet. Flashy, loud, and designed to make you lose track of time. And maybe your dignity in the process. Let's scroll. You've got 1.3 seconds to stop the thumb. And even then, people are watching with the sound off or trying not to spill off the soup on the laptop. Now, let me ask you this. Does that sound like the right environment for someone to decide whether or not to invest $3,000, $5,000, even $10,000, or even heck, $1,000 to work with you? Yep, didn't think so. Instagram is great for visibility, don't get me wrong. But visibility isn't the same as intimacy. And high ticket clients, they don't buy because they saw your 3 productivity tips reel. They buy because they trust you, because they resonate with your message, with you, they identify with you, and they see themselves in you. Now, here's what makes podcasting truly magical. Sure, it's not flashy. It's definitely not fast, but it could be. And thank God, you don't have to lip sync trending audio like your rent depends on it. None of that. Podcasting, on the other hand, is intimate. It's someone literally choosing to spend 20, 30, 60 minutes of their precious time and the very busy day just with you in their ears, in their head, and their world. You're not a random account or random person anymore. You're a voice that they trust, a guide, a mentor, a thought leader, and ultimately a friend that they like and trust. And the best part? You don't need a huge audience to make it work. In fact, some of my clients landed high-ticket clients with podcasts getting under 200 downloads a month. Heck, even me, I'm lucky if my podcast episodes and videos get more than 50 views. But you know what? I don't really care. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Why? Because it's not about the vanity metrics, such as how many people listen, how many people view and watch, the number of subscribers, followers, or downloads. None of that at all. It's about this: who listens and who watches, and how long they stay. Have you ever poured your heart into an IG post just for 17 people to see it, that right there, it's an algorithm and it's not pretty. Because Instagram decides who sees your stuff. You're completely at its mercy and the mercy of the all magic and mysterious algorithm. But with podcasting, there's no middleman, no algorithm roulette, so to speak. Your episode goes straight to your subscribers' phones. No boosting, no hashtags, no please comment, like, subscribe, begging. None of that. It's just you, your message, and your listener. Like a DM that goes straight, not to their DMs, but to their soul. Now let's talk about vibe. Instagram rewards performance. You gotta be loud, punchy, entertaining all the time. Basically a circus with Canva. But podcasting, it rewards connection. You don't need a perfect setup. You don't need perfect hair. Speaking of which, is my hair perfect yet? Not too shiny, not too messy? Especially the back, eh? And you don't need a flashy edit. You just need your voice, your message, and the real talk your dream client needs to hear. I like to say podcasting isn't a performance. It's a conversation. It's a connection. It's not how do I get attention, but it's how do I serve? And that's what high ticket clients are looking for, craving for. Now, I know you may be thinking, but Payman, I don't even have an audience who's going to listen to my podcast. My mom, my dog, my walls, my chair. Look, starting with zero audience is not a problem. I would venture to say it's actually a gift. And here's what I mean. Because with a podcast, you can book guests while they have audiences. You can borrow credibility by getting on podcast where your people, your exact prospect audience and clients are already listening to and tuning into. And you can create binge-worthy content that your ideal clients, prospects, and audience find and fall in love with. And by the time they book a call with you, they already sold. You don't have to pitch. You just have to help them get started. Now, look, if you're serious about getting high-ticket clients and you're sick and tired of playing the endless Instagram game, the algorithm, the content treadmill, the likes that don't pay your bills, then it's time, my friend, for you to flip the script. And here's what I mean. Start using your voice. Start building trust. Start creating content that connects deeply and converts naturally. Because podcasting isn't just about building an audience. It's about building a business that attracts your dream clients. So if you want to help with launching a profitable podcast and YouTube channel that gets you leads, clients, and cash, even with zero audience to start with, in as little as 30 days from launch, then DM the word podcast or drop in the comment. I'll reach out to you and we'll see if you're a good fit for my profitable podcast and YouTube Academy. And always remember, Instagram might get your attention, but podcasting, it gets you clients who pay top dollars. Now, let's make your voice the most profitable thing you own. Ready? Let's talk.